Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Aerodrome Finance and why I think it could be a pretty good time to buy this coin as of now. So at the end I will be analyzing this coin and where the best entries are. At first we'll look at various metrics and why this could be a pretty good buy as of now, because it is actually down from its all-time high as you can see here, and I think we are down around 60%, so which could be a pretty good point to buy as of now. So let's try to see what is happening with this coin at first. So if you go to the X, as you can see here, we have a pretty massive achievement for the base. As you can see, base source beyond Ethereum mainnet, so base volume has actually beaten Ethereum, so which is a massive achievement for base, and most of the volume is actually coming through the Aerodrome as well, so that's a massive achievement for the base itself. So that means as long as base grows, the Aerodrome is bullish in my opinion. So let's move to another thing. So as you can see here, this is a 24 volume in ETH as you can see, and Aerodrome is the biggest one with a volume of over 605 million, followed by Uniswap version 3 as you can see here. So this is a massive achievement for the Aerodrome as well. This is a 24-hour volume as you can see here, and I think this is a pretty bullish for Aerodrome if you look at it in that perspective. After that we have another metrics. This is not a metrics, this is just a news that Coinbase International Exchange is actually supporting Aero perpetual. So that means Aero is going to be used in the future contracts. So I think this is a pretty bullish move or pretty bullish thing for the Aerodrome. I think this is going to increase the trading volume for the Aerodrome in general, so I think that's pretty good. After that we are going to look at base itself and what is happening with the base itself. So if you look at the base itself, base has a massive volume when it comes to its trading. As you can see here, 1.27 billion in 24 hours as you can see. So there are a lot of meme coins trading here as well as you can see here, and it is right behind Ethereum and Solana, so that's pretty good for the base as well. And if you look here, it is Coinbase wrapped BTC that is at the top. So I think overall this is pretty bullish for the base as well as Aerodrome as well in the journal. And if you look at the base TVL, as you can see here, it has actually suffered a bit after the market went down, but still it is at 3.5 billion, which is a massive amount. And if you look here, it actually is above now all of the layer 2, so it has successfully overtaken Arbitrum, even the SUI is behind in Hyperliquid and others. So I think this is a massive achievement for the base, and let's just hope that it keeps up. And I think once the DeFi does recover, it will continue to go up again. And there is a bit of a bad news for the Aerodrome. So as you can see here, Aerodrome is actually down around 27% in the last 30 days. And if you look here, Uniswap has gained some of that TVL. So as of now, Uniswap is getting some of the TVL from the Aerodrome, but still in the long run, as you can see here, Aerodrome is still doing pretty good, and it is down from 1.72 billion to as low as 1.25. So we do have a pretty good support around 1.18 billion, so I think we will most likely recover. So I think because it is going down, it could be a pretty good opportunity to get into this coin as of now, because the hype has settled down. So I think this could be a good buy and this could actually go up. And if you look at other metrics, we have DEX's volume as you can see here. Overall, I think the DEX will eventually beat all of the centralized exchanges, but as of now, if you look here, the volume has actually gone up for the DEX. As you can see here, the volume continues to go up. And even if we look at the base, the volume on base especially as of now has started to hit a peak, but I think it will grow in just a second. We'll look at another metric that is very important as well. So I think this one will eventually grow once we get AI agents and even the meme coins back in the market. After that, we have a pretty good metrics as you can see here. We have monthly active users on the various blockchains. So the first one is actually base, as you can see, with the users of 22.5 million. So that is a massive number, and it's even beating Tether, BNB, even Uniswap users. As you can see here, It is also so Aptos is also up there, but still it has been doing pretty awesome, as you can see here. And even if we look at the daily, so these are going to be the daily users. We have Tron, and the base is at third still with impressive users of 1.4 million, so that is a massive amount as well. So there's something that I just found out which could be a pretty good thing to look at, which is Aptos. Aptos is actually here, so there could be something else going on with the Aptos. I have not covered it as of now, but this could be something you can actually look into it as well. Anyways, we are not looking at Aptos as of now, so let's move to the another thing, which is this one. So we have top 3 indexes, as you can see here. We have Uniswap, we have PancakeSwap, and we have Aerodrome. So if you just go to the DeFi Llama here, as you can see here, Uniswap is actually supported on 22 chains, and whereas PancakeSwap is supported on around if you look here, we have around 10 chains, and Uniswap at 25. But if you look at Aerodrome, it's only on base. So if you compare it against others, I think this one has a massive volume. So Uniswap actually has around 25 blockchain supported, whereas if you look at PancakeSwap, it has over 10, and if you combine it all of them together, I think Aerodrome is actually beating when it comes to the single blockchain, which is a base. So I think Aerodrome is bullish in that perspective as well. So now let's look at some of the Aerodromes. If you look here, some of the Aerodrome stats as well. So this is the volume. Again, the volume is increasing, so that's pretty good. So the metrics that I'm interested, okay, so the volume actually went down or went up, so that's I think pretty good. As you can see here, we are actually expected to hit around 3 billion volume this week, so that is going to be, I think, pretty good as well. So anyways, the metrics that I am interested is this one. So as you can see here, as of now we have around 678 million Aero Coin locked, as you can see, with average duration of 3.83. This is a pretty massive one. And if you look here, we do have a pretty good we do have, I think, weekly unlocks or the weekly locks of around 500k or even 2 million, as you can see here. So the average is, I think, around 2 million per weekly. So in some weeks we do see a small amount, but I think as of now we will most likely see a pretty good volume, because I think there will be a pretty good Aero buyers, and I think they are waiting to buy low. So what is another bullish thing that I want to talk about? So if you look here, the coin, the Aero actually pumped right here. We had a pretty massive dump, as you can see here. So it pumped after this pump. So before it actually pumped here, it had a pretty good pump around here as well, as you can see here. So I think we do have a pretty good support as of now that I think would play out pretty well. So this support around, we have around $1, I think, is a pretty massive support. So if you look here, at first it has bounced back from this support, as you can see here. It bounced back as high as this one. Again it used this same support. So I think this is a pretty good buy zone for the best. So this could be a pretty good buy zone, I think, and if it does continues to go down even more, I think we could actually go as low as, I don't think we are going as low as this one, but I think even if we continue to go down more, I think we do have a pretty good support around 86 or 80 cents, but I think this support is a massive one. So if it does go up from here, we will most likely, or we will at least go as high as 50%, or even I think we could go as high as $1.5. So this is the last reason, which I think could be a pretty good reason to get into the base, because this zone is a pretty massive one. And if the BTC does go down, of course we will see a small we will most likely see a dump, but I think it will most likely recover around 90 cents as well. So that is another point that I'm also looking at. So anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.